This is a regular Ford Mustang which has the horse logo, and this is the Shelby Mustang which has the snake or cobra logo. But bro, both are Mustangs. Yes, both are Mustangs, but there is a world of difference between the Ford Mustang and the Shelby Mustang. Yes. Like in this Ford Mustang, there is a 5.0-liter V8 engine that produces 396 horsepower. And on the other hand, in this Shelby Mustang GT500, there is a 5.2-liter V8 engine that produces 760 horsepower. That is almost double power. So, a question must be coming to your mind, what exactly is this Shelby? Is it a car company or something else? How is it putting its logo on Ford's Mustang and selling it under its name? And how has it become even more famous than Ford's regular Mustang? Alright, let's learn everything about Shelby and also about the Shelby Mustang in today's video. So, first of all, let's talk. What is Shelby after all? What exactly is this? So look, Shelby is not an official car manufacturing company like Ford, Toyota, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, etc. But Shelby is an American-based high-performance automobile firm that tunes and customizes other cars according to its own standards and sells them with its branding. Basically, it modifies cars from other companies, especially in terms of power. And by other company, I mean Ford, because currently this Shelby company only customizes Ford cars. And why is that? To understand, we have to go back to around the 1950s when the founder of Shelby, Carroll Hall Shelby, used to be a famous race car driver of his time. Carroll Shelby was a race driver who held the first race of his career. He started with MGTC and won his very first race. By doing this, Carroll Shelby won 12 races, whereas Terry Code represented 12 races in just 2 years. And pleased by this, Aston Martin invited him to join their team, and around 1954, he joined Aston Martin. Now, Carroll Shelby had become an international race driver and raced at large international levels. And obviously, at such a high level, he got to drive quite expensive and fastest cars, like Aston Martin, Ferrari, Maserati, Jaguar, etc. Shelby was quite impressed with the speed of these sports cars, but not with their engines. It means their engines were quite unreliable and their maintenance and repair were also quite high. Now, because of all these things, an idea came to Shelby's mind. Why not create a car that combines the handling of European cars with an American V8 engine installed, so that the car is excellent in handling as well as in terms of maintenance and reliability? So then Carroll Shelby began his search for this idea. Around 1962, Shelby's search is completed when he partners with the British West Company for such cars. He takes one of their cars, installs an American V8 engine derived from Ford, and names the car Cobra, Shelby, Cobra. Cobra was a very famous car of his time. In fact, it still is, having won big international races against cars like Corvette and Ferrari. After the success of this car, Ford officially teamed up with Shelby around 1965 because the Cobra had a Ford engine and also participated in races on behalf of Ford. Ford saw a lot of potential in this, especially in racing events, so that's why Shelby American company collaborated with Ford. Joined hands. Exactly 1 year before joining hands with Shelby, that is 1964, Ford had launched its Mustang, which had a lot of hype and craze. So seeing this craze, Shelby America customized the Mustang and launched it under its name, Shelby Mustang GT3, under the name 50, which was basically a performance-oriented version of the Mustang, offering more power and better through pension. However, until then, Shelby's cars were not available to the general public. Shelby's cars were made solely and exclusively for racing purposes. Shelby's cars became available to the general public around 2007 when the trend of modern pony cars started worldwide. Seeing this, for car enthusiasts, Shelby launched the Shelby Mustang GT 500. And as soon as it launched, the craze for this car reached the next level. It was even featured in big Hollywood movies. The GT500 gets a complete raw muscle car look. Plus, inside, there was a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 engine, which gave this beast 550 horsepower. But because there was so much power along with rear-wheel drive, mostly people needed confirmation.
It couldn't be controlled, especially during turning, and that is why this vehicle became known as the crowd killer machine. This all continued, but on the 11th of May 2012, Shelby's founder Carroll Shelby passed after they left. This company did not shut down but continued, and then every new model and each new generation of Mustang included versions of Shelby as well, such as Shelby GT, Shelby GTH, Shelby GT 500 KR, Shelby GT 500 Signature, and Shelby's latest and most powerful car, Shelby Super. Snake, which had the same 5-liter V8 engine, but it is tuned to the level that the car now produces 825 horsepower, which is enough to leave even the best supercars in the dust. And with its great looks and excellent power, Mustang has created a craze worldwide, and obviously, along with the craze, big competitors, both of which are famous muscle cars like Mustang. The first is Chevrolet Camaro and the second is Dodge Challenger. Although this company is mainly famous for the Mustang, Shelby also has trucks like the Shelby F-150, Shelby Raptor, which are obviously Ford's trucks. It is quite famous in other countries because there is a big craze for pickup trucks there. But in India, people don't know much about Shelby trucks, and how would they? People here consider pickup trucks as dairy delivery tempos. Okay, so this was Shelby. In simple terms, it is Ford's performance-oriented version of cars, especially Mustang, which is not like an aftermarket product from Carroll Bach, but an authorized high-performance automobile company. So now you must have understood what the difference is between a regular Mustang and the Shelby Mustang, why there is a difference, and how this difference understood. Rest yes, let us know in the comments what topic you want the next video on, and if you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Bye!